What is happening, YouTube? This is the Mario here, bringing you another VGC14 live narrated battle. I have changed my team up slightly since last time, swapping out Bishop for Rotom. So there are quite a few shifts going on in the metagame, I've noticed. Some people, obviously, in response to people winning regional tournaments in America, Wigglytuff, Raichu, those have seen an upward rise. And I think more people are going to be trying to build unique counters to things. So say for example, on Cerebi, I'll leave a link in the description or in the video. I might even put a chart to the side. There are a lot of Pokemon that obviously get base stat changes this generation. Notably, other Pokemon that haven't seen so much use, like say for example, Nidoking, gets a base stat increase in attack to, I believe, 100. And that is, that's really surprising, because most of the time Nidoking is special. But then again, to counter that point, everything in the metagame, every physical attacker is burn fodder. But enough rambling, and let's get straight into the match. So my opponent has a rating of 1503. Their team consists of Manectric, Azumarill, Amoonguss, Aegislash, Garchomp, and possibly Charizard X. It's probably, yeah, I'm guessing it's a 2 mega selection. I mean, Charizard, unless its hidden ability is something that really can't benefit from, you know, it's something that can really not afford to mega unless you're using the hidden ability. And I also feel that Manectric is something that can also benefit from Magaing on later in the match due to Lightning Rod. I'm thinking my opponent is probably going to definitely bring Amoonguss and Aegislash. So I think I will lead off with, I think I'm going to lead off with Talonflame to threaten one of the Pokemon. Use Rotom, Wigglytuff, and my own Manectric to predict. So if I can predict around home Manectric, I should be able to pull this off quite well. So now we'll just confirm and see how the match goes. Oops. Okay, so the opponent has led off with Aegislash and Manectric, and I've led off with Talonflame and Rotom. So I am predicting here that the opponent will want to go ahead and attack Talonflame. So one thing I will do right away is switch out, because there is no point in staying in. Aegislash will just most likely go for a King's Shield. So we'll switch out to Manectric, and Rotom will set up the light screen. Sorry if I do sound a little bit sick, I do have a cold at the moment. So let's see if I predicted this turn correctly. I switch out to Manectric. The opposing Manectric is going to Mega. Does it go for the T-Bolt, I wonder? It's definitely going for the Intimidate. It went for Protect. And yes, as predicted, the Aegislash does indeed go for King's Shield. So I definitely made some pretty decent predictions this turn. I'm thinking I'm going to scare off the Aegislash by bluffing the... I'm definitely going to bluff the Overheat. I run Snarl in this set, so I can definitely get some massive bulk benefits to my team, considering I also have Light Screen up. So we'll definitely go for the Snarl. And I think I'm going to Hydro Pump the Mega Manectric just to get off some good damage. So we will see if this Aggie Slash is either weakness policy or physical. Some special Aggie Slash seem to like running Shadow Sneak. But, and his Mega Manectric just won the speed tie, which is interesting. So, so there's a special attack drop there for both Pokemon. And the Aggie Slash does indeed have that weakness policy. So if I can nullify it by being faster next turn, that may help me. So effectively, I think the Aggie Slash is at +1 after drop. And he gets a crit. Not good for me. It's not good for me. But it is manageable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to... I don't think there's a point to sending out Talonflame. So I am going to send out Wigglytuff. With the special attack drops from on Manectric's side, and given the fact that I have Assault Vest on this Wigglytuff, I think I should be able to pull through relatively easily against this matchup. So I'm going to Fire Blast the Aggie Slash, and I'm going to finish off the Manectric with Hydro Pump. So sometimes you play, I notice people play turns very quickly. Sometimes as you can see, I do play some turns very quickly. Others will take the maximum amount of time they can. I suppose it's all about planning and situation when it comes to decision making inside your turn. But you don't want to be one of those people that takes too long and then runs out of time to make that turn. Time and time again, that's happened to me, I've noticed. But you don't want to make rush decisions, but at the same time, you don't want the timer to run out. So my opponent is going to switch into a Azumarill, which is probably a good switch. I will get off some free damage, which is always nice. The Aggie Slash does indeed go for the King's Shield, predicting my Fire Blast, which was a good prediction. And my Hydro Pump missed. So yeah, that really does annoy me a little bit. So now I'm wondering, I'm curious as to see what my opponent will do. I'm going to assume that my opponent will bank on me trying to T-Bolt the Azumarill. So what I will do is I will Hydro Pump, anticipating the Azumarill to come in. Sorry, not the Azumarill, the Manectric. So we'll do that play because I don't want to be baited into it. I notice on Battlespot sometimes, and a lot of the time, people will like to bait you into a certain move, anticipating it to get the advantage. So the Azumarill goes for the Protect, which is probably a good play. As you can see, I get a miss. Today is just not my day with the hacks. So we'll see how much this Flash Cannon does at +1. That ruined me. Okay, I'm probably not going to win this match at this stage. So I'm going to make a bit of a ballsy play and go for T-Bolt. Oh, that's right, I forgot that they've already Magged, so they can't technically... yeah, they can't... My opponent can't get the Lightning Rod boost because they've already Magged. The best player I can see myself as making probably is T-Bolt in this situation. I have had 2 sets of hacks already, which is a little bit annoying. And as anyone knows, especially when to miss it, it can be very difficult to come back from. So the Azumarill does indeed get withdrawn in this play. Going for Garchomp. Okay. I did not anticipate... oh, wow! The opponent makes a misplay. Will I finally get this Fire Blast to miss? Okay, that's interesting. I'm assuming my opponent forgot that Wigglytuff was part normal type still. So that's very interesting. And as you can see, my light screen will wear off this turn. So all in all, my opponent made a mistake. That does give me a little bit of leeway of a chance to maybe make a comeback. We'll see. I sort of doubt it, unlikely. But we can always see what the opponent will do next. So the opponent brings in the Manectric, and I get a competitive boost. Although the fact that it's been nullified by the fact that the Garchomp will most likely take me out, or the Manectric for that matter, there's not a lot I can really do. So I'm just going to have to leave it in as Death Fodder, and I'm going to have to Hydro Pump the Mega Manectric. The Mega Manectric is the bigger threat to what I have left, being Talonflame. So it's best I get that thing gone. So Manectric does indeed go for T-Bolt to take out my Wigglytuff, but I need this Hydro Pump to hit. I need this Rock Slide not to flinch me. And I do indeed connect. After all the hacks I have had this game, I finally get an inaccurate move to connect. Okay, so this is interesting. We will see what my opponent's remaining Pokemon is, but I still have a Flesh Talonflame, which is always a good thing. So depending on what the threat is, I'm going to either have to focus my attacks on the Garchomp. So yeah, we're just going to have to wait for the opponents to make their move. Yeah. So, oh yes, the Azumarill, of course, from earlier. So, I think the best play I can make is the one I'm about to make. Brave Bird the Garchomp, although the Garchomp may go for Protect, but I really have no other option because that Garchomp is going to threaten me very deeply with the Rock Slide. And not only that, the Azumarill can also threaten me, so both Pokemon are threatening to Talonflame, so it makes the best sense to go for priority onto Garchomp and get some damage off. And I will go for the T-Bolt onto Azumarill. So I know I should be able to withstand some of Garchomp's attacks, because this is a bulky spread Rotom. So this Azumarill I'm suspecting to go for, yeah, okay. The Dragon Claw connects. How much damage will this do? So Azumarill will be the Pokemon to obviously move last in the turn. What will the Azumarill do? The Azumarill goes to Play Rough. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, so I'm in the worst position now. I don't know how much damage I can do to Azumarill, and and it's very likely that Rock Slide can take me out. I'm going to do what I do here and probably target the Azumarill and pray for a Rock Slide miss. If I get Rock Slide miss, I don't know if I can actually take out this Azumarill or not. This Talonflame is holding Sky Plate. It was wearing Life Orb a while ago, but obviously Talonflame is one of those Pokemon that can't hang around for a long time, and it doesn't appreciate the recoil damage, from its attack moves plus Life Orb. So you have to find a way to maximize its viability and for it to stay around. So the Garchomp is going to go for the Dragon Claw, which will definitely take me out. So I suppose it's a narrow 1-0 loss. Yeah. It happens. I mean, you can't win every single game, but you just got to see what you can do. So, yeah. If you liked this video, please rate, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time. Peace out.